Okay guys, this is Drew here, gonna help you out with the car. This is an '08 Bug. I'm sure a lot of the Bugs are gonna be similar to this. A lot around that time range. I'm not exactly certain, so I'm not gonna say it, but I know my Hayes manual covers a lot of Bugs going back and some after. But what was happening was, this car had the EPC light on. And when you would get going, once the car would warm up, it would cut out, it wouldn't hold power. You know, anytime you'd get going, once it got warm, it would cut out, etc. You know, it had performance problems, yada, yada, yada. Well, obviously, I didn't take care of that soon enough. What happened was, one day I come out, and the car won't start anymore. So, I hooked it up to a friend's computer. I did some reading online. You really can't find out much about this. All they talk about is the EPC light and what it could possibly be with the RPM sensor and everything else. But the deal is, if you don't take care of the RPM sensor soon enough, the car will not start anymore. So, at that point, this little sensor will literally brick your car and you won't be going anywhere. So what you're going to be looking for is a sensor just like this. They're hard to find. They don't generally have them at AutoZone from what I've seen. Advanced Auto Parts, I got lucky and got one at a dealer, or not a dealer, but a smaller auto parts place. Here's the actual code that came up. It's a P0322 crankshaft engine speed RPM sensor, blah, blah, blah. If you tell these guys that, they'll know what you're looking for. You can get it on Rock Auto, whatever. You can get it anywhere. So you need this part, which has got the Allen keys on the top, the Allen heads. And then you need an H4 hex head. I mean, and that's basically it. You're looking at something like this. All right? You got to get under the car, which is, you know, it's a little tough to get under there. So get it jacked up. Make sure you support it, you know, properly. Use your jack stands and whatnot. Here's where it's connected. Fairly simple, straightforward. Disconnect it, clean the old circuit out, etc., etc. Go across here, disconnect the clips. Use the old shield, reconnect the, you know, the old shield on your new part. Here's where you're going to come to. You're going to come right here underneath. See if I can get a good view of that. You're going to come up underneath because that's actually where it is. It's right here. Okay, so you see the two hex head tops? It's literally right there, and they're not in there with that much force, so they'll be pretty easy to get out. I would say putting it back in, you don't really need a lot of force either. You definitely don't want to strip these bolts out. But again, once this part completely burns out, you will not be going anywhere. So, if you had a lot of cutouts, power problems, things like that, you didn't take care of it, and then all of a sudden the car didn't start, my money's on that sensor there. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thanks.